banana bread story. So first it starts with a Hotpocket story. None of these stories are interesting. Real quick, just want to make that clear. None of the stories are interesting. However, Hotpocket story takes me back to when I was living with my dad. I was a child. Okay, I put a Hotpocket in. This forever changed the way I cooked microwavable food. I haven't made this mistake again until today. I put a Hotpocket bank robbery? What are you talking about? Thanks for the heads up. You can mute the stream now and walk away. I remember having a dad. I shouldn't look at you guys in the middle of a story. So I put the Hotpocket in. I'm a child. I may be 12 or 13 at the time. I put the Hotpocket in. I walk away. Okay. I don't know what. I may have gotten distracted by some sort of television. Maybe I was watching BBW Latino women. I don't know what it was that distracted me. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Something distracted me along the way. Okay. 7 minutes go by. And I remember I have a Hotpocket. Not because you were a little goblin. Not because I remembered my Hotpocket was done, but because the entire house started to smell like the worst fucking 3 years ago. It smelled like the worst fucking burning. Why is the stream down, goddammit? Anyway, long story short, open up the microwave. This is the microwave, by the way, that started all the microwave memes. It was in a very old YouTube video, this very dirty, disgusting microwave. Someone has the clip somewhere. It's on YouTube. Very disgusting microwave. I put a Hotpocket in for 7 minutes. It turned black. It was smoking. It stunk up the whole house for weeks. For weeks, the house was, you could barely breathe in that fucking house. Okay. Long story short, I made a similar mistake today with banana bread. I was reheating some banana bread. Okay, we made some new banana bread, and I was talking to Alex as the banana bread is cooking, and I got on a tangent about
Minneapolis.
I got on a tangent about Minneapolis, and next thing you know, the whole room starts to smell like black, like burning. The entire house right now smells like, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It just burnt ass.
Pokemon cake farts poggers.
Thank you. I don't know how long I put the
ashamed.
I think I put
I've got small eyes too, my brother.
Okay. But like, they're like, oh, I saw an owl at my grandmother's wake, you know, and my grandma's favorite animal was owls. And I knew that she was there with me at the wake that night. And whenever I hear stuff like that, I just immediately think, actually, I don't want to be mean. Never mind. I don't know. Grandma was the owl. So cynical. I mean, I'm just honest, dude. It's a fucking owl. Say it, pussy. I've never said that publicly. There, I said it. My dad would not be considered white. Yeah, people weren't ready for that one. Love that one. That one's really funny because that one really makes people be like, hold on though, but you say potty things and you're white. Nope, my dad would not be considered white, at least in my opinion. But anyway, I asked my dad today. My dad came over. He dropped off booze because my dad's a fucking real one. Thanks, Dad. And he was like, I was like, Dad, what do you think about what's going on in
Minneapolis?
Dad, what do you think about what's going on in Minneapolis? What do you think about it? And he was like, I'm not going to do an accent. He's a goblin type. Okay, how dare you bring my father into this? He was so... So anyway, he was like, yeah, fuck the cops, whatever. He said it so, cause you know, it's a dad, right? It's my dad. He doesn't give a fuck about what other people think about what he has to say. But he was like, he's like, man, fuck those cops. They got to change that shit. He was talking about like, the cops need a complete reworking from the ground. I was like, I agree. And then he's like, but why are they burning down the city? He's like, they got to live there. And I was like, okay, Dad. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Goodbye.
Nice show.
It was funny. I'm not supporting my dad's take. I'm saying it was very funny. It's from a very interesting place. My dad is an older man. He's seen a lot. He's been through more than most of you motherfuckers. I can't say what, but it was a funny and interesting
You made me the man
take.
I am, Wubby. Love it.
I love it. Wubby is ethnic. Bro, I don't talk about that shit. Even though, like, I feel like some of the videos I put out are, in the eyes of social justice people, would be more valid if I talked about my true nationality. I don't feel the need to. Because that's been something, I keep that shit private, because if my nationality makes my arguments more valid, that's more of a reason to keep my nationality out of it, because that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
4 months, baby. Enjoying every minute.
That's why I do it. That's why I keep that shit private. I'll take the L because I'm pasty and have red hair. I'll take the L.
12 months, Wubby Bubby. Haven't been around much since my son
Am I
was born,
Mexican?
so in honor of your stream, I named him
hold on.
Dennis.
The people thinking I'm Mexican. Let
Been
me
over a year.
let
Love
me give
you
you this
and me,
clue.
the Friday Phil kids.
Am I Mexican?
Love burrito men. Happy 4 months.
Am
Thanks
I-
again for saying
am I
happy
Mexican?
birthday to me last
Let
week.
me answer
Much love.
it
Keep
in
up the good work.
let me answer it in a way that you might understand. I just realized that the Spanish word for no is no, so that sucks. There goes that joke. You might be able to clip
You're
the
a
exact
goblin, no
moment
less
too.
than 3.
You might be able to clip the exact moment.
18 going.
To the dude who saw someone literally shit in their parking lot today, just remember, my dad was an amazing man, is an amazing man, and he shit in a garage that was not his. A stranger's garage. You know, it happens. Poopy, life comes at you fast, man. Poopy comes at you fast. Isn't that funny? There's no dramatic ending. This is not going to end with, and then Wubby cried and prayed for a jetpack. But I'm going to tell, I don't think I've ever told this story. I just thought of it because of that letter. So we had, at my school, this is not a funny story, by the way. I tell you, it's one of the most fucked up things ever. At my high school, we had a teacher. She was, okay, there's going to be a very small percentage of people in chat that know what I'm talking about, mostly dudes. You ever get a new teacher at your high school who's like a brand new teacher to teaching, and she's young, like barely past her college years, and hot, and like gets along with the students way too well? You know what I'm saying? Especially if she teaches older high school students like this teacher did. All right, we had one of those. She was young, dumb, and a lot of people were trying to fill her with their love as she fills them with knowledge. Okay? We had one of those. I had one of those. And I really got along with her. I humped her desk and I got kicked out of the class. I've told that story. I never told you that was a teacher. I humped her desk one time. I got an A on an assignment that I winged. She announced it she was such a fucking laid back teacher. She didn't give a fuck about anything. She announced that I got an A on a speech presentation that I did not try for at all. And I stood up and I humped the desk. She sent me outside. I'm not a rapey goblin. She sent me outside and she was like, she came out and talked. She's like, you're outside right now because you need, like, I have to do this in front of everyone, but I'm going to let you back in, but you can't do that again. I got away with, so that should paint a picture of the kind of woman this was. She was awesome. She was great. Okay. She was super edgy for a teacher. Anyway, here, let me hear another little random story about her to paint this picture. I got her a shake weight, and she used it in front of the whole class. She knew what she was doing. I got her a shake weight. She fucking stood up there in front of, I'm not even, anyone who was in my high school class, I give you permission to come forward. It happened. I swear to fucking God, I got this bitch a shake weight. She went up to the front of the class. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, are we down? Is stream down? Hello? Is she DDoSing me? She doesn't want me to tell this story? I hope I've accurately painted what kind of person this teacher was. She may not be, the best in the world, but she related with her students. She was super attractive, and she was fun and edgy and young. Okay? So now you know who she is. Now here comes this fucked up story. It is very important to know, she was an English teacher. She taught English to juniors and seniors at my high school. Okay? She did not have Yonkers. She was like 6'4". She played college volleyball. Are you guys seeing what this woman looked like? Like. I'm telling you, boys. I'm telling you. This fucking snoo woman. And of course, we're kids, man. We're in high school. We're in high school, and we're dumb and we're horny. We hump desks when we're proud. So I'm trying very hard to not say her name because that would suck for her. So here's where things get serious and not fun. Here's where the story is not fun. So you now know my teacher, right? You have my teacher's image in your head. Okay. She always wore. Never mind. We had another teacher fuck a student. We'll get to that too. Anyway, we had a student the year I was in this teacher's class. I actually had her for 2 years. Anyway, I just thought of something so fucked up that I haven't thought of in so many years. Okay, and anyone I went to high school with can actually verify this story. You're not even gonna believe this because it's so fucked up. We had a student, or actually no, I only had her for 1 year. We had a student the year I was in her class take their own life. Tragically, we had a student kill themselves while I was enrolled. And we had a... Why are people saying same pog? I don't want to relate with you over the suicide of a child. Not Mike. It was not Mike. No, it was not Mike. Mike did not choose to end his life. I did. No, I'm kidding. But Mike, no, it was not Mike. Someone took their own life. And we had a school auditorium meeting after the fact, and it became a big, obviously, as like a high school would do, like a big, like, learning about suicide and like who to talk to. It was a good thing, a positive thing. And it happened to take place during, I believe it was, now this could just be my memory creating memories. It was during 5th period, which, whatever period it was, I was with that teacher, the young teacher. And she, like I said, you get the idea of who she was. She was cool with her students because she was young. She kind of related to them. She was a little inappropriate, but it was fun. And she was an English teacher. So I remember sitting in the auditorium, big, huge projector. People gave up, talked about it. The kid's family went up, talked about it. They showed, now, thinking back on it, this was probably not the play, but they showed a note that the student left. It was very wholesome. There was nothing personal in it. I don't know if it was necessarily his suicide note. This is getting dark. I told you it wasn't a fun story. So they showed his note that he left. Now, this wasn't like, it was just like, it was talking about like, I can't remember the details of the note. I can't remember. But they used it as a teaching method to other students. I think the whole goal was to have people reach out instead of feeling alone. Whatever. I don't know if it was his suicide note. That's the point. It was something he wrote. It may have been an assignment he turned in. It was something. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember if it was I remember the whole point of it was they were using it to show he definitely felt like he needed help and he should have reached out. Not defending it, by the way. I was a child. The point I'm making, I will never forget this. This is so fucked up. We walked back to our class and my teacher, she was like, everyone's sitting down and we're all like, wow, like, you know, kids make fucked up jokes, right? You know, people were laughing on the way back and it's like, you shouldn't laugh. And kids are evil because they don't get it. So she's like, she brings up the note and she's like, I think it's really messed up, but this is the worst. This is it right here. She's like, it's really messed up, but all I could think about while looking at that note was all the grammar mistakes and all the spelling mistakes he made. And everyone was like, oh. And I know that she fucking said this to a class of her students after a fucking suicide. Now, I get it. She's an English teacher. Maybe an edgy joke gone too far. But it came from a place of like, she's like, I like to give her the benefit of the doubt that it came from like a teaching point of view and it was very misguided. But I swear on my fucking life, that is the joke she made when we got back to class after the auditorium meeting where a note of his was showed. Dude, she was a legend. She ended up getting married, and we all really wanted that dude to drop dead. So, that's that story. I told you it wasn't going to be a happy ending. I will say this, though. If this reaches her, if she, by some crazy thing, this reaches her, okay? I want her to come on speed dating. This can be a learning opportunity. I want her to come on speed dating if this somehow reaches her. She married Mike. Dude, Mike was a student.
Fogu.
His name was Dylan. I'll be honest, I don't remember his name, and maybe that's fucked up. Fellow students. What is this? What is this CopyPasta? And faculty, my name is... Oh! Bro, this CopyPasta might be the definition of too far. Ooh, I should never tell this story, actually, because this is one of those... Wubby, remember, you overshare, and then they use it against you. I was in a special needs class for a certain amount of time because I chose to be. Oh my God, is that what they told me?